Hello and welcome to Cutthroat, Kvetchin, the podcast where sabotage isn't just talked about, it's up for debate. I'm William Hughes, an avatar of Ravioli Rage, and I'm joined as always by the official culinary ambassador to podcasting, Gary Butterfield.
Still made succotash last night. Recording 2 in a row, baby.
Gonna
have it for leftovers.
We're rolling right. What was that, Gary?
Gonna have it for leftovers.
Nice. What do you do with the ribs?
Well, of the
preparation wise.
Nothing. Like just kind of of the steak, the ribs of the ribeye.
I thought you said you made you made ribeyes, not ribs.
I made ribeye. Yeah, okay, I got confused there. I was like, no, they're just steaks.
What? How are you cooking that? Are you grilling? You doing
No, doing a sear and then finish in the oven. Set off all my smoke alarms.
Hey, nothing wrong with that, man. I wasn't trying to shame you, dude.
No. I don't grill. Liv is the grillist.
Yeah, it's scary, right? Because of fire.
Not because of that. I've just never done it, so I think she's just probably better at it.
Oh yeah.
I don't like being outside as much as she does.
Yeah. I'm afraid of fire.
Yeah, it is scary. We have a propane grill, which I've been trying to convert us to a charcoal household. The propane tank scares me more than anything.
Oh,
I don't understand why those
a lot of
just
people
blow
with those
up.
in video games.
Yeah, I'm just like, oh man, all it's gonna take is like a tank, and then like a tank's gonna come through the thing, and I'm gonna have to like stagger it by shooting this propane tank next to it.
Yeah, Agent 47 does a lot of work with propane tanks.
He's a chef.
Sapienza, man. Damn.
Yeah.
I've been replaying the World of Assassination because it's basically because I played their 007 game, and I was like, this is a very slick dumbing down of one of the best games ever.
Of the good version. Yeah. I ended up buying the trilogy for PS5 with all of the stuff, including stuff I hadn't had, because I want to do a playthrough it and show it to Liv. Like Liv likes watching me play video games from time to time.
Yeah.
And I think she'd get a kick out of Hitman, and I'm due for a replay because it's one of the best video games of all time.
It's so fucking good.
It's incredible. Absolutely incredible. Little tip for steaks: if you live in Portland, go to Grocery Outlet. You can get like really nice ribeye steaks for like $6 a piece.
Yeah, as long as you cook them like the next day. So you're like, I'm always worried about the expiration on those. But yeah, no, cheap meat at Grocery Outlet.
Well, you can check the expiration too. Like sometimes they're not expired; they're just,
I think they changed the numbers.
You think they changed the numbers?
No, it's
no way. Not my Grocery Outlet. This podcast is sponsored by Grocery Outlet. It is my favorite store.
It's good. I've been going there more often because it's the store closest to me. Don't stalk and murder me. And yeah, it's generally the people there are sadder there than they are at most grocery stores, which is good.
Not as sad as Target. If you do grocery, check out Target. Like there's a Target out by the airport that we call the Suicide Target.
That's a sad Target.
It's a really sad Target.
It's a really sad Target. Everyone there seems like they're having a bad time.
It's on Suicide Watch. It's like a nonstop Suicide Watch Target. Yeah. One time we went and we couldn't go in because it was on fire.
Yeah.
And then they put it out and it was, it's a rough target.
It's hard target, I think is what we
Hard target is what they call it.
Yeah. This is season, what?
This episode came out on my birthday.
Oh, it did. I didn't even think about that because I don't know your birthday off the top of my head, man.
I was 33. What a baby.
This is episode 1. This is season 1, episode 5 of Cutthroat Kitchen. Winner, fried chicken dinner.
Yeah. September 8th, 2013. Today in history, man forced to dance during job interview.
That headline really, really tickled me.
It's good.
A prospective employee was left feeling crushed after being forced to dance for a job interview in a UK electronics store. So this is the New York Post just picking up this story to write about.
Yeah, because it's goofy. It's nice there. I assume the idea here was maybe you'd have to like dance to advertise, like a sign dancer. Maybe it's why they did this.
Or maybe they just want to. Maybe it's a vibes check. I don't know. We got a good quote from this sad man, though.
Yeah, he didn't like it. Yeah, I just felt so embarrassed and uncomfortable. I ended up dancing to "Around the World" by Daft Punk, doing rubbish robotics in my suit in front of a group of strangers.
Yeah.
Calling
the robot robotics is funny to me.
If I got the job, this could end up being a fine story to me if I ended up like getting along with everybody.
Yeah.
Not getting the job is what makes this sad to me.
I guess they took them all into the back room and made them dance.
That also is weird.
It's pretty weird, yeah.
It's like a Radio Shack or something. I don't know. Or radio flat. I don't know what they call them in the UK.
Loft. Radio Loft, yeah.
Not radio loft. In theaters, we got Riddick now, baby.
Riddick, it was the top movie on September 8th, 2013. I've never seen any of the Riddicks.
I've only seen the first one. It's fine. The game is also overrated. It's fine. The
Shots fired.
I know Butler Supremacy is done. It's good, but it's just nothing crazy.
Yeah, it's fine. It's a licensed game that's fine.
Yeah, it's a fine shooter. You crawl through a lot of ducts. And Blurred Lines is still the hit on the radio.
Last week, it's on the top of the charts, though.
Yeah. Who knows what will happen next time when we definitely do this show?
But also I do know what the next one is. No. Do you want to guess?
No. No. I like to be surprised, so I can talk about that.
Well, you can guess and be wrong and then still be surprised.
Okay. Well, I don't know a lot about music that came out after the 2000s that I don't like. I don't know a lot about pop music. After Blurred Lines?
Yeah.
Like Thrift Shop, are we getting into that?
Who can say?
Oh, we'll find out. We get to meet our chefs here. First, Chef Toya Ash, private chef, cooks for a lot of celebrities, in it to win it, likes to mess with people's head, and like to see where it goes.
I am, Gary, I'll just say up front, I am unkind to Chef Ash in these notes.
I was wondering about where you land on this, and I'll tell you why. Because I also had the bullicules activated for me in this. And I was like, I wonder if this because he has a very high voice. And I thought maybe this person is transmasculine. Not to like transvestigate the chefs on Cutthroat Kitchen.
Sure.
But I was wondering if that is the kind of projecting weakness is something from like maybe they're at a point in transition or something. And I figured if you had found that out during research, you would not be unkind to Chef Ash during the episode.
So I can't speak definitively to that topic. I can just say that this guy seems like a bad chef, and I call him a cuck a lot in the notes.
He's really weak, not a good chef, and ditzy. Kind of dumb.
God, Gary, you got me in my head now. Maybe this is, you know what? It's just me. It's just me working out my relationship with masculinity, and that is what it is. But this guy, he's kind of talks a little like a shitty Christian Slater.
Yeah, not unlike my immaculate Christian Slater. It has nothing to do with any kind of gender or whatever. This person just kind of sucks. They seem like a shit. We got my favorite here, Christina McNutt.
McNutt's really good. There's I think three of these chefs. I think two of these chefs are amazing and one is pretty good. So
yeah, this is a great episode. This is DJ Chef gets all the attention. This is a great episode.
Yeah,
a catering owner, and a lady of color, bald. So huge contrast with Chef Ash. Like in terms of projecting toughness, both in her speech and vibe. I don't do everything. I don't do things the way everyone else does. I'll confuse the hell out of you, but you'll love every bite.
She is when we talk about a person of color speaking, you don't want to, there's traps that a white person's brain goes to. This woman speaks so cool.
Mm-hmm. Like I have deeply internalized that it is racist to think people of color are cool.
Yeah.
Like just inherently, it's not good behavior to think anybody is cool based on something that they can't control.
But this woman's approach to like talking shit and like just doing talking head stuff in this episode, like she has a good line every time she delivers it.
Kicks ass.
Like I have it in here somewhere in the notes that she is like God's gift to like commercial breaks because she just lays it out every fucking time. Really, really talented reality show contestant.
Yeah, really, really good. Very charismatic. Then we got what is undeniably the star of this episode, kind of a secret star.
Main character of the episode, for sure.
Chef Brian Cardenuno. Executive chef, very sweaty, huge oaf energy. At points kind of looks like if Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man, when he was in the suit, gained like 40 pounds.
Yeah. Like we try not to be too... We try not to be too physically judgy on this show, but if they look like us, it's easier.
It's way easier. And this does look like dudes I have hung out with, would hang out with, and will hang out with again.
Like bad haircut, about like I said, maybe 30 to 40 pounds overweight, god awful stubble, which he doesn't
really
stop
bad
touching.
Stubble, weird smile, and so much sweat.
And sallow eyes, like kind of sunken, tired looking eyes.
Tim Robinson eyes. The just the way my skull is shaped, sir. Like that kind of thing. But this is the best we've seen the game played. I think so far.
He's a good chef and he's a great player.
Excellent at Cutthroat Kitchen. Insidious, evil, and like does it really well. There. And then we have a little bit more of a kind of a nothing. She's okay. Chef Dominique Rooney, executive chef, became a model at 14. You know, people see me and they think, oh, she's pretty. She probably can't cook. They can think that all they want, but they'll see.
Yeah, she's fine. Like, she's a decent cook. She gets flummoxed. She does not have a strong personality. I'll blow one of my big secrets. She's Mickey Rooney's great-granddaughter.
That's phenomenal.
She was very hard to track down because there are more famous Chef Dominiques.
Yeah. And because Rooney's got that masquerade going.
Well, I couldn't even get her last name for a long time because she doesn't say her last name in the episode. So you just have, all they have on like IMDb is Chef Dominique. So I had to do a lot of hunting.
In terms of her getting tilted, it's because of Chef Brian's good play. She ends up hating this man.
Yeah.
Throughout the end. And this is part of his strategic genius.
Yeah.
Yeah. Alden comes down in red, white, and blue, not like an Uncle Sam sale.
But no, like a politician suit. It kind of like a red tie with a white shirt and a blue suit kind of thing.
He's got that big pocket square that you don't like.
It's just, it's, I get that it's giving him a little bit of color because he's all primary colors and then he's got like a little bit like green and purple in the pocket square. I don't care for it. It's distracting. Get out of there.
Yeah. Yeah. It doesn't bother me, I don't think. Brings out the case of cash here. This is where Chef McNutt says, $100,000. You don't see that every day. Not where I come from. And then says, if it wasn't against the law, I'd probably grab that suitcase and run out the door.
Sadly, it is. It
is against the law. That is, yeah.
And the money's
That's one of the reasons.
And the money's fake.
The money's fake, and the suitcase is probably not that nice.
Oh! You know what? You're probably right. It's probably a shitty suitcase that they like painted silver.
Yeah, I can't imagine them going big on this. First challenge, I think, kind of tricky. Ravioli from scratch.
Homemade ravioli? I almost peed my pants.
Love that.
That's Chef Dominique.
Yeah. Almost peed her pants at that. And then I think it is the first chef who says, I don't really do pasta, so I never learned how to make it.
Those are both Dominique. Those are both Dominique.
Oh, they're both Dominique. Okay.
Yeah. Dominique has never made pasta, and it becomes extremely clear.
Yes. They're in the pantry, and I'm glad you have additional context on this. Chef McNutt says it's like Black Thursday in that pantry.
Yeah, which I have to assume she's referencing the Black Thursday of Warsaw Transit in 1987, where 2 different train crashes killed 15 people.
And they were fighting for flat screens
then
as well, which is our next line. The trains wanted to have flat screens installed for passenger entertainment.
It's Black Friday, dear.
It's Black Friday. It's not even like, and I know they keep creeping that up.
But Black Thursday is Thanksgiving.
Yeah, Black Thursday is literally Thanksgiving, and there's like Cyber Monday and stuff. There are other days like that.
Yeah.
But no, it's Black Friday. It's very famously Black Friday.
Yeah.
McNutt hits the wall there and almost gets caught. Again, Alton salivating.
Oh, that was ever so close.
It was ever so close. Alton then says, can we clean up on Chef McNutt, who seems to be spewing oil, almost like a British automobile. And McNutt says, this is egg. McNutt has decided to use egg as ravioli.
Which I don't hate.
It's not ravioli. It would be fine. It's an omelet. It would be an omelet, like a small omelet. And mini omelets is a cute idea. I like a mini omelet. Texturally, and I don't think she gets dinged on texture. I think she gets dinged on flavor combinations. But texturally, I would find this too soft. Like, and this isn't even my anti-egg thing. I like egg in a scramble. There's things I like eggs with. But I think texturally, I would want something with chew for ravioli, personally.
Yeah, it is. It's a big swing. It does basically get her out of every sabotage, essentially.
Yes.
Like,
everyone's like, oh, the idiot who got eggs. We don't need to sabotage her.
But it also means, like, because at least the first sabotage, like there's, all right, let's get to the first sabotage and talk
Yes.
about it.
Yeah.
There's a thing they do in this episode that I think of as a Knives Out, which is the reboot, right? Move where they essentially sabotage everybody and then offer up an opt out of the sabotage.
Yes.
Forbid.
Yeah.
Which is how they it's codified that is the first round of Knives Out is everybody's fucked by to not be fucked in some way.
Yeah.
So what they've done here is take
sometimes
all the pasta rollers and rolling pins out of the kitchen.
So you can get a pasta maker, like a pasta roller and a rolling pin.
Yeah.
For this. Chef Ash does this.
He's so tentative. He's so tentative in his hand. He kind of half raises a hand, and then I have it in here in the notes as McNutt doms him hard because every time she bids, she does a hand twirl up in the air with two fingers, and it's so fucking good.
It rules. There. And
she knows she's on a TV show.
Yeah, exactly. And she's got charisma. She's a performer. And she's driving up the bid here, basically. Says that get him to burn through his money. Chef Ash cucks his way up to $8,100. Yeah. The sabotage 2 is tasting spoons. This is a classic.
Yeah.
Brian and Dominique go back and forth. Brian gets it for $6,600.
Yeah.
And then sabotage 3, which I like this one.
Yeah. Can I say a thing about the tasting spoons?
Yes.
Conceptually, it's a great idea. It doesn't make for interesting TV.
It's not visual.
It's got no visual component, and it only fucks you at the end.
It can have a moment where somebody can be like, oh, you really fucked this up.
Yeah.
Like a chef can taste something and be like, all I taste is core liquid seasoning or something.
Yeah.
And that's fun. Chef 3, the filling station. This one, you have to use all your filling, and it's a big stack of gas station snacks.
Get it? Filling station. It's is this their first punny challenge?
This might be the first punny challenge.
Yeah.
And I always like this kind of thing with somebody having to like use junk foods. Cause like one of the secrets is like junk food is full of MSG.
Yeah.
Onion powder and garlic powder. Like it tastes good. It's kind of a shortcut, there. Like you're not going to make elevated food, but you can make food taste good with junk food.
Yeah. So this jumps up. This is a much more bid hungry crew.
Yes. This jumps up. Dominique gets it at, $9,300 and gives it to Brian because Brian's got an irritating smirk on his face. I don't think it's a smirk. I think that's just a skull-shaped ma'am. Brian talks about
he's a little smirky.
He's a little smirky, but it turns out he's got the skills to pay the bills, Agent.
Yeah, well, they reveal again. I wonder so much how they balance the casting with the challenges because Brian is a pasta chef. He makes pasta literally every day. Right now, he has a pasta restaurant in New York.
Yeah, and he's like, I kind of want the sabotage. He's just doing it to drive up the bid.
Yeah.
So they get into it. Dominique starts using a squeeze bottle as a rolling pin. I kept thinking you should fill that with water because you can get it very thin.
Yeah.
Like you could get a little more weight on that. Brian makes pasta. No problem. They start making him a man's shoes.
They seem comfy in the kitchen.
Yeah. It's the fucking kitchen. They're moccasins.
Like they're like bright orange moccasins. Yeah.
Yeah, he's like, and then later he calls out. He goes, "My orange shoes are still okay." It's real weird just to refer to the color of your shoes.
Well, I think because it's a kitchen. You're throwing around a lot of stuff. But
very smartly uses a tortilla maker.
Yeah, works perfectly. Like gets it
very
nice
smart.
and thin.
And then we get this great bit where Ash can't use the pasta maker because it's not attached to anything, and Alton Brown has to come and condescendingly grab the clamp.
And
it's not enough just to hold it up in front of him, because that's not what Alton Brown does.
No.
He's like, it's a clamp. It's going to hold your thing in there. Like, just really has to rub it in because he loves it.
McNutt points out that when he got this, so I don't think we said the sabotage was a pasta roller. It was rolling pins, and it was 00 flour, which is the finest ground flour, which is good for pasta. Which I don't think he needed necessarily, but was probably helpful. Chef McNutt's like, just use the rolling pin. Yeah, and he just doesn't.
He does not think of it. Again, kind of ditzy.
He looks so out of his element with it. Like they really give him the dummy edit on the.
Yeah. Like who knows if he's actually dumb, but he seems very dumb.
Then they pull out a sabotage that is one of the meaner things we see on this episode.
Yeah, this is very funny. Mid-round, exclusive use of boiling water.
So
for pasta.
Yeah, so Chef Brian will point out that if you are making a fried ravioli, you make the dough different. You put more fat in the dough, and this is being rolled out after you would have made that choice.
Yeah, very mean. Bought for $7,700 from Dominique there. And so everyone else has to use something.
Yeah, so I was curious here whether maybe, it's not always clear if like the deep fryers are turned on all the time. There are deep fryers in the kitchen because they use them later on in this episode even. But
it's kind of a secret weapon throughout the series, like making a fritter.
Yeah.
You can make whatever the food is blank fritter and it will come out tasting good.
So obviously like Chef McNutt has no worries about this because she's making omelets. But Ash and Brian both have to do stovetop deep fries.
Yes. And you could have done like a pan fry, like a pierogi or something like that as well. Yeah. They end up doing a deep fry with this, which ends up not being the best way to do it. Based on
this is a really mean sabotage.
Really mean. Very mean. And then Chef Ash fucks it up by doing a classic blunder, which is pouring sriracha all over everything.
At the last second, he's already got one of the ugliest plates of food I've ever seen in this show.
Yeah.
Just goo on top of a little sad little wedge of pasta, and then he just slathers the fucking thing in sriracha.
And a big glop of ricotta. And I love ricotta, but you want to have that little texture on that. You want to be baked a little bit, you know? Chef Brian starts describing his sweat level. Again, we're getting torso reports.
Yeah.
I appreciate that. Again, representation.
Yeah.
Here, he's at a good 5 or 6. He said.
I have also included my own Chef Brian sweat level estimations here. This one I have down as light summer shower.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know if we ever used any codification for our torso reports when we were doing those.
I don't think so, no.
Summer's coming back, though, so we'll see what we do this year. And we get the judge. Isn't she lovely?
She is. I don't have your exact
all the
same.
right places.
It's Antonia LaFaso.
Antonia LaFaso. She comes down. She's got that smile. She's got that edge in her eyes.
Mona Lisa smile, I'd say.
It's a Mona Lisa smile. Agreed. She's the executive chef at Black Market Liquor Bar.
Did you know that?
That she was the executive chef at Black Market Liquor Bar?
Yeah.
Yeah, they've brought it up on other episodes she's been on.
Gary, I'm sorry. I'm being a shit.
Oh. Is this a second level shit?
This is second level shit.
Because they bring it up a lot, so the idea is everyone would know it?
Yeah. I think it might be in her contractual language. That it is brought.
It's like the culinary ambassador to Thailand. Like it's
except
her title. First of her name.
Promoting her business every single fucking time she's on the show.
I don't think that she is bound by ethics. She can do whatever she likes.
Yeah, I every now and then I check whether Black Market Liquor Bar is still going. It is. Food looks nice.
Yeah, sure. It's delicious. I did have a little wedge in my one-sided romantasy with Chef LaFasa is that my girl loves canned fish.
Okay.
And my actual wife loves canned fish as well.
Yeah, you've got a type.
Apparently I do. It's the canned fish type. It doesn't, that's not appealing to me as a sentence. But real into what seafoods I would consider gross.
Can you give me an example? Are you doing like sardines, or are you doing like canned tuna, or?
No, like canned like oysters, like smoked oysters.
Okay.
Sardines as well. A lot of like caviar, like pickled herring at one point I think she was into.
Okay.
I saw her eat on a thing. Just like things I think would be gross.
Okay.
You're
not a big fish guy generally. Is that fair?
I'm not. I like fish. I like shrimp. I like sushi a lot. Like raw fish, give it to me. Cooked, I think it.
Chef McNutt got you covered, bud.
I know this is so weird. I know it's very, very weird what she ends up doing. But raw fish, I like it. I just, it's just a touch of gray on the cloud of Antonio.
Oh, I thought you were
Antonia
going to say. I thought you were talking about your wife still.
No.
Still
my
love your wife
is
fully?
lovely. I love my wife fully. She can do no wrong.
Still 100% on wife love?
110%.
Fuck you.
All right. No,
uh,
we're in a great place right now.
No, I understand. Fuck you. 110%, coach.
Yeah, I always get my 100%. Hey, sport, you gonna give me 110% of your love? Wife on duty, sir. Like, it's a lot of that kind of thing. Ash serves his big pile of bullshit here. It is a red and yellow pepper ravioli topped with ricotta with tons of sriracha.
Yeah. Did you see the menu?
The menu for Black Liquor Bar?
No, the movie, the menu.
Yeah. I like the menu.
This really made me think of there's a joke late in that movie where they've been giving all of the meals like these gorgeous, like, little cutaway descripts.
Yeah.
And then
it's like
whatever,
Adam's bullshit or whatever.
Yeah, Chef Tyler's bullshit or something.
Yeah.
That is what I thought of when I saw what Chef Ash served.
Great. Exactly. The red pepper is good, but the ravioli is tough and the sriracha is very overpowering. She's going to get meaner about this as the series goes on.
Yeah.
She starts getting more and more sick of just sriracha as like somebody's topper.
Yeah, she's underplaying it here, I think, to not give away the game, but this was Vorpal. This was a death knell. Like,
yeah,
you served a big mouthful of sriracha, and you're dead.
Yeah, it's not good behavior. Like, you can use that as an element in a sauce, excusably. McDuck made a sweet and savory breakfast ravioli. Again, I think this is a miniature omelet.
Yeah.
Just does not remind me of ravioli. I'm sure it'd be good food.
Yeah.
I'm sure this would taste good.
I have speculation in the notes that if this was a Simon episode, this might have been enough to fuck her.
Yeah, I think so too.
He's more of a literalist on these things.
Yeah. And she put a little soy sauce on the side, and stuff. She's done a lot of stuff like that. And to Antonia, she's like, when she was talking about doing it, she was like, and kick that up and bring you up in another direction. Like, she's just, to her, more flavor direction equal good. This ends up biting her. Antonia's like, these are conflicting flavors. And she does a thing which I respect the hustle of, but never works.
Yeah.
Which is bargaining at the judge.
Yeah. She goes, I love a good infusion. And then Antonia says the meanest thing in this episode.
I love it.
Pause.
Clearly. Yep.
Clearly.
And then just leaves.
And
incredible.
Doesn't say it mean, really. Just says it so pointedly that if it was said to me, I would cry.
Yeah, it's great. It's real. It's like the menu. Gonna make her go kill herself from whispering in her ear.
Sure.
Brian made a fried ravioli with a filling of bread and cheese with a mushroom and hot Italian sausage sauce and gorgonzola on top. I would eat this as well, even though it is super tough. It's not really a ravioli. It's an empanada.
Yeah, Antonia literally air quotes when she calls it ravioli.
Yeah, and she says like she's gotten one ravioli. Like, I have not gotten a ravioli yet. Here,
he did something clever here. So he was forced to use the gas station stuff as his filling. So then he just took all the good tasting stuff and called it a sauce and put it around it.
Yeah, it's kind of like a bowl, like a bolognese.
Yeah,
on top of there, like smart.
To the point where she literally calls it out. You should have put this in the thing, but
still, like, it probably tastes better than it would otherwise.
Yeah, you're still getting good flavor in there.
Yeah, the empanada is bad. And then Dominique made a mushroom-filled ravioli with a caprese salad on top and a crispy mushroom. She knew that she fucked up her pasta. She kept talking about it this whole time. And this is also brutal. Yeah. When Antonia is like, this really just tastes like flour and water mixed together. So you're getting those dry flour bits on the back of your teeth. You know how that's awful?
Yeah.
It's absolutely cruel. I love it.
If it hadn't been for the fried thing, I think maybe Ash could have survived the sriracha here, because this is such a fuck up in a pasta challenge.
It sounds awful to me. She kept saying she didn't have anything for a sauce there, and then she has all the things for a sauce. She puts a caprese salad on top, which is like
tomatoes,
basil and tomato. Like, what is wrong with you? What are you talking about, Dominique? She goes to the judge, Alton Brown, Antonia, bring your ravioli rage this way. This is bringing into a little arc where he's going to start saying, you've discerned, now you should decide.
Thank you for calling that out. I call that out later in the notes. It's annoying.
It's weird. there, and
Stop
Ash is very
trying to make
confident
fetch
about this. Exactly. They kind of mean similar enough things, my friend. Ash is eliminated for the chili sauce. Makes sense. And Brian's very relieved at this. And he's like, oh, that's a little upsetting. Still kind of a milquetoast reaction. Ash is not here to win.
Gary,
Ash should not give a shit.
Is he dead?
No.
Okay. So I wrote this first paragraph before seeing the research on the second paragraph. Okay. So out of these 4 people, it kind of seemed like he's doing his best. He had a New York catering company for a while, but I think he sold it to his co-owner. But in 2022, he married actress Rachel Boston.
Oh.
Who was in 500 Days of Summer and a couple other things, but is now like a Hallmark woman.
Okay.
Some of her Hallmark movies include Check In to Christmas, in like INN.
Yep.
Debbie McComber's Joyful Mrs. Miracle. And of course, Adventures in Love and Birding.
Oh, okay. Hallmark movies are so weird.
Gary,
love that. Study money.
Gary, could you read me the next part?
Yeah. But from the Hallmark movies Reddit, is Rachel still with her partner /BF/baby daddy? She used to post pics of him often and doesn't seem to be wearing a ring. Also noticed she doesn't follow him on Instagram. She's one of my favorites and seems just as sweet as her character she is in real life. So Ash might be... Yeah.
Is Chef Ash being cucked by life?
He might be the most divorced chef there's ever been.
His Instagram is private, and he didn't allow my follow, but his Instagram picture does have him wearing a backwards baseball cap.
I take it all back. Pretty cool.
Pretty cool.
Round 2, hamburger with a side. Nice and vague. This is where Dominique starts really talking about how much she hates Chef Brian.
Yeah.
I think this is where he starts talking about his orange shoes as well.
I feel like there's a thing here that could happen where where they would try to make this flirtatious in some way.
Yes. You can't flirt with Chef Brian.
No.
Like, he's too lubed up. Like, you'd send a flirt at him and just slip off him like you're trying to catch a greased pig at a fair.
Yeah, he's not playing into the rivalry. He's very focused on his game.
Yes. And he does something that you should go in our meta episode when we first do our, the meta around Cutthroat Kitchen. Grabs all of one ingredient in a pantry.
Yeah.
Grabs all the bread.
Yeah.
There have been times where people have tried to do things similar to this and they don't get it all. I don't know if that is because they've changed the pantry things, or he's just really good at it, or they change how they stock it so it's harder to do this. Because you think more people would do this. Did they institute a rule?
We don't know. They won't tell us. They won't fucking tell us.
But literally grabs every piece of bread in the pantry.
Yeah.
We
get into a situation where
turkey burger.
Yeah. Everybody. Brian also is the only one who grabs traditional hamburger protein.
Yes.
McNutt grabs turkey, and Dominique grabs ahi.
Ahi is insane. For this, I like ahi tuna. I like raw tuna. This is an insane thing to grab for a burger. Turkey, fine. You can make that work. Here, but it reminded me of that Parks and Rec thing with the cook-off challenge with Ron Swanson.
Mm-hmm.
It's going to taste better. It's just a beef burger. Sabotage 1 is the only meat grinder in the kitchen. And Alden starts putting his thumb on the scale, trying to get others to get into the bid. McNutt needs it.
Yeah, turkey.
He says, turkey's got sinew.
Yeah, you can get around. Like, we watch Brian get around not having a grinder for beef.
Yes,
but yeah, turkey needs to be ground to work
as a burger, 100%.
Yeah,
you're here. Brian starts saying Chef Testant.
Don't care
at this point.
We're big Chef Brian fans. This sucks shit. Don't do that.
I think he's just trying to remind everyone that's a game because that's his strength.
I know.
The contestant has to be in there. It's not great.
It makes me angry. I'm angry.
But this is where the strategy comes in. He bids up McNutt. He's like, McNutt needs this. She's going to pay a lot for it. And bids her up to $12,900.
It's really good because she does fucking need it, right? Like, it's genuinely the difference between, although it turns out that Antonia, an insane woman, lets just a fucking piece of turkey get through. But, but McNutt knows she needs it. Brian knows he needs it. He is very careful about how hard he pushes, but he gets that up to an astronomical number.
Yeah, great bidding. Just really good auction game. Sabotage 2 is a camp stove. Brian wants this one. He doesn't want to take this one. He gets it for 7,000, and ends up giving this to McNutt.
Yeah. The point they make here that I think is interesting is there's a lot of components to cook in this challenge, and you can't. I feel like. So let's talk about it. Let's talk about it in a minute then. But I think you could have gotten around this. I think you could have like shared stuff in the pan, but maybe there's rules against that.
I feel like there's probably not rules. It's probably just where the heat is.
Yeah.
So you might cook your burger weird. I would have done different things if I got this.
Yes.
As a thing. I feel like I could have rolled with this as well, personally.
Alton declares this move Carmelicious, and I don't know why. I don't think Chef McNutt has fucked
no.
Chef Brian. I think he just had that Carmelicious line. He
just likes Carmelicious. It sounds too much like Caramelicious. It sounds like a Zagnut bar tagline or something.
Yeah, I'd eat a Carmelicious.
I would eat a Carmelicious too. Or it actually does kind of sound like the fundraiser chocolate, though.
Yeah, you're right.
Sabotage 3, force your opponents to swap baskets.
Insane and evil to drop this third. To put
so
this in
evil
third. It's so
because after the proteins have been chosen. So Brian gets this for really cheap because he knows how to screw somebody.
Both chefs lose their god. I think McNutt has to, I assume, be having sticker shock from how much she dropped on.
Yes.
But Dominique just takes a nap.
Yeah, she does the thing where she just kind of decides to stop playing here. And this is a big deal because McNutt has turkey. Has to grind it.
Yeah, but now she's going to have the grinder and ahi.
It's a double. You have a grinder and ahi, and then Dominique is going to have turkey, no grinder. Great. Really, really good.
Really,
Dominique
really
says she meant to bid. I don't know what they're doing to this part. It's not like they're distracted by cooking. She says she was just thinking of ingredients. Which I don't know if that's something chefs just do, but
I watched this moment really in depth. She does when Brian goes for his winning bid. Dominique does start to speak and gets talked over.
Okay.
I wonder if she thought maybe she got the bid in, or if she just got like flummoxed by getting talked over. Because the auctions do go pretty fast, but
that's true.
Not jumping that up another $100 or whatever right after he said that is just. This is such a fucking mean sabotage.
Super mean sabotage, and then we also have a lot of self-sabotage going on here.
Yeah,
because McNutt has the tuna. And says that because she has the camp stove, she can either cook her tuna or her potatoes, and she's not going to serve raw potatoes. This is crazy.
Yeah.
Because she wants to make a hash. She has a hash she wants to make really badly. So she's just going to do raw tuna. Your point, you could put them both in the pan. Agreed.
At least
even just to give the fish a sear.
Get a little bit of sear on, so it's not just fucking room temperature raw fish.
Well, and further, prepare your potatoes different. Like, slice them real thin. Make a scallop shaped potato, and cook them almost like a pan fried potato chip. Like you could do a lot with this. The imagination game is not going.
Yeah, McNutt gets too focused on the side here. Like as opposed to Chef Brian, who's going to pull out what I think is one of the greatest Cutthroat Kitchen power moves I've ever seen.
Yeah, it's very good.
McNutt does a little hash dance. Brian has a fun moment where he's like, I think he's gonna say I have like great knife skills or something, and then talks himself down and go, I have decent knife skills.
Yeah, I like it. Be realistic about yourself. And then we get Cutthroat Kitchen conspiracies. They realize one guy has all the bread, and that's bad for burgers. So they come up with a sabotage that they pull out of their ass. Take one unused ingredient from an opponent. Here. And Brian knows it's unused, so he immediately grabs his buns to toast them.
Yeah, he doesn't try to do all the bread at once or anything, because I think they get him for that. But he does take the actual hamburger buns and starts immediately toasting them so that they don't count as unused. Yeah,
before he would need to use them. So somebody's still denied bread. Somebody else is going to get some bread, but they have to. It's so smart that he took all the bread because they have to pay for it.
Yeah,
and it's still getting one person without it. He didn't pay any money for that. Again, really smart way to play the game. McNutt gets this for $2,200, takes Brian's Hawaiian rolls.
Which of those options is for fish is probably the best?
For fish is good.
Yeah.
Yeah. She's just not cooking her fish, though. It's just a big chunk of ahi tuna. Alton walks around and goes, raw.
She goes, I like it raw. And he goes, okay.
Okay. Like, her bargaining with the judges is never working.
No.
Her like, no, I meant to do that, which is what she says about stuff. It's just not going to fly.
And Dominique decides she has Napa cabbage, and she's going to use 2 leaves of cabbage as her bun.
That's crazy. Cabbage you can do a lettuce wrap. Cabbage does not taste good on its own raw as like a burger thing. I would not do this.
And then we get to a moment where I was like, fuck, I love this guy. They show 2 minutes 30 on the clock. I don't know how honest they are about the clocks sometimes, about where they're moving stuff around in the edit. But then they have Brian go, oh, I haven't made a side. He, in the edit, makes onion rings in 2 minutes.
Yeah, which you can deep fry onion rings.
Absolutely. Quickly. Like he must have had the batter ready. He must have had the batter ready, right?
And no one's objecting to it. Onion rings are good.
Yeah.
You throw some salt on them. Like, it's a side for a burger. Like, it's perfect. Again, really good at playing the game.
Like, he focuses all of his attention on the burger and then is like, this is a side. I can whip up a side in very little time that will taste good.
Yep. So we get to the judging. McNutt has an ahi tuna burger. It is not a burger. It's just ahi tuna. With a bacon hash on the side. And it's just a piece of raw fish with burger ingredients.
I think she smushed it. I think it's kind of smushed.
Maybe.
Like she kind of like patéed it a little bit, but yeah.
This would not
Antonia
taste
visibly
good.
hates this.
I would hate this. Antonia is right to hate this. I love raw fish.
Yeah.
It's just, this is a bad preparation for it. And like, hot ingredients plus a lukewarm ingredient does taste bad.
Yeah. She points out that it's cooked onions and hot bread with room temperature fish in the middle of it.
Yeah, this doesn't work. This is silly. Says the hash is really good. Gives her flowers for that, which is the only thing she put any time into. Mm-hmm. And McNutt wanted to tell her about the sabotages. She couldn't. She's like, I wanted to yell about my sabotages.
She did that She did that in the last round too. She's like, I wanted to tell you.
Yeah. No, we get it. That's the game.
Yeah, that's the game.
Brian made a classic American burger with a side of onion rings. And the burger's maybe a little under seasoned, but it's a good burger.
Yeah.
You know? And Chef Brian doesn't report on his wetness level, but we're seeing it because he is one of the sweatier chefs that have ever been.
Yeah. I have this one down as lightly malarial.
Yeah. Low grade fever.
Yeah.
Kind of stuff. Dominique made a gluten-free turkey burger with a side of coleslaw. She's using gluten-free as a substitute for a wrap. They make gluten-free buns. Like, gluten-free burgers should not be cabbage.
Yeah. Gluten-free literally means 2 pieces of cabbage on either side of... I get that she didn't have a grinder. She did nothing to that turkey.
No. Would have cut it up thin, done something. You've done something. I don't know.
It is just a fucking hunk of turkey.
Yeah. Unbelievably bland. So Brian is safe, you know, and McNutt gets eliminated, and she's genuinely hurt. Like, this is, you know, in terms of reactions, we talk about reaction to having Cutthroat Kitchen.
Yeah.
There's like anger, there's kind of, you know, not really caring. And then there's like surprise and hurt. She is very surprised and hurt.
Yeah. She sounds genuinely sad. Her last thing she says on the show is, but you haven't seen the last of me. But Gary has life?
No. Or we don't know.
Don't know.
Yeah.
I spent a lot of time trying to research these. By the way, this is now 2 weeks out of date, but Gwen totally tracked down Chef D. Chef D is alive. I can't remember. Last name's Jones, I think, from was it episode 2 or 3? He's alive. He's still cooking. He's got a website.
Gwen is on our payroll. If you ever need any research assistance.
My pride can't.
Yeah, I get that.
I've been thinking about.
But feel free.
Gwen beating me. That's how it's phrased in my brain. Gwen beating me on that bit of research has been eating at me for a solid week. So
normal to want, possible to achieve. Winning at research.
So Chef McNutt, she had a catering business for a while, but I think it's dead. I cannot find any evidence of her let's go through it. She had a Twitter for a while where she was branding herself as Chef Queen Lean.
Sure.
September 9th, 2013, the day after this episode airs.
Mm-hmm.
It was amazing seeing myself on national TV yesterday. Wow. September 16th, 2013, a week later.
Wow. And then 7 dots and a hashtag after.
Yes, thank you.
Wow. Weird.
A week later, good morning, all. Well, it's Monday. Have you all eaten your breakfast? Remember, breakfast is just the first of the meals for the day. Objectively true.
True. Spit and truth. Chef Lean, Queen Lean is spit and truth.
Nothing.
Then most recent.
Nothing for 8 years.
October 31st, Halloween.
Yep.
2020 ween.
The missing emoji there is the looking at emoji, by the way.
Yeah, I was wondering what that is because it didn't come through. I heard y'all looking emoji for me, looking emoji.
I think the second two, the other ones are smileys, I think, of some kind.
Okay. So just basically almost as if anticipation of this segment on the show to be like, I'm still alive.
Yeah. Or Halloween magic.
Just gets to come back for one night a year as kind of a ghost.
But the last trace I can find of Christina McNutt is in 2021.
Yeah. So who knows? I liked her. I hope she's still alive. Not good at social media typing. Remember, breakfast is just for the first meals of the day. Yes. Round 3, fried chicken dinner.
This is a weird, again, we talked about this last episode, but like this is later on, this is what they will do in round 1. So everybody can have a chance to get fucked and show off on a big kind of expansive thing. Yes.
It's also another principle of Cutthroat Kitchen, which is doing more than you need to can sometimes fuck you.
Yeah.
I think it's Brian's, it doesn't end up biting him, but it's Brian's misplay in this episode. I would not have done it. He does grab all of the eggs. They have to have instituted some kind of rule or just had more eggs.
Yeah. Did you clock how Chef Dominique says eggs?
I didn't know.
I recommend going back and listening to this one clip. I will probably include the audio. I will try to get the audio of this. But she says he took all the eggs. It's very Canadian. The eggs. Is
Mickey Rooney Canadian?
I don't think so. She's from LA.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, weird.
Chef Brian says there's money on the line. I'm not making it easy on anyone right now. This is also earlier. Anything he says about money is foreshadowing.
Yes. Yeah.
Have you looked at the bottom of this notes document yet, Gary?
I looked at it for a second, saw something very enticing, and then scrolled away so I could have the surprise in episode.
Sure. Yeah.
It's pretty enticing. So the first sabotage, you had to bread your chicken with either Cocoa Puffs or Lucky Charms.
Mean?
Not the end of the world, I feel like. This is the kind of shit they would serve at, like in Portland.
It's true.
At some brunch pop-up.
It's true.
Not good behavior here, but Dominique wants it and bids Brian up to $1,900.
Yeah, these two are cheap.
So he gets it and sends it to her. Yeah. And Chef Brian, I'm glad you know this. I know this as well. He is so fucking wet.
Round 3 is getting real fucking wet.
Yeah. More sweat than you should have on a man. Stage 2 is giblets. It's all of the extra organs and shit.
Yeah.
And Brian wants these. Brian's strategy is when he thinks chicken dinner, he thinks like one of everything. And my man is cooking like 10 different things.
He is. He's presenting a gorgeous plate of food.
Yeah, it's a lot of food. Like, it does not need to do this. It does look really good. I would eat it. Mm-hmm. You don't have to do this. And it doesn't, doing this kind of maximalism thing is a ding he gets.
So, basically neither of them bids, but he goes, I'll take it. So they charge him the $500.
Yeah. He just meant, I don't care. But he ends up taking the $500.
And then there's because it's a sabotage, he is, at least in his understanding of the rules, he is required to serve whatever he makes with it. Yes. Even though he wanted it, which is going to get him in a second. Yeah.
Even again, though, he might have been able to just leave it out, and just safety take it. I don't know. But he overcooks them.
Yeah. To the point that they get called inedible. He's cooking 10 different things and he loses track of this one. And the chicken livers deep fry. Do you like, do you like giblets?
No, No, not a giblets guy.
I'm too scared to try them.
I've tried them. My dad used to be real into liver.
Yeah.
And it was weird that, so this was when I was very young. It was weird they kept trying to get me into liver.
Oh,
I was like, kids love the irony, gritty taste. He's trying to make me less of a pussy.
Oh, I thought he was trying to make your liver stronger so he could later get it in an organ swap.
Or I could resist the kind of alcoholism I would inherit. Like that, either of those things could be true. It didn't take.
Gary, if your dad approached you tomorrow and said he needed a kidney, and you were the only viable donor, what would you do?
You'd have to ask me that question if I didn't have kidney disease. Because I would die. I can't give up a kidney.
But would you die for your father?
No.
It's a good call, man. I was checking. That wasn't an ethics test. That was a smartness test, and you passed.
I feel like I would counter him and raise him a kidney.
Okay.
Like the opposite is so much more likely to happen. No. If I had two perfectly well working kidneys, like it might be more of a thinker.
Would you rather give it to him or a stranger?
That's a great question. If I have perfectly working kidneys or if I have to die.
Yeah.
Okay. I'd rather give it to him.
Okay.
Yeah. Than a stranger. I don't know who that stranger is. Maybe they're a Trump person.
Sure.
Maybe my dad is. I don't know. But I guess my dad is a stranger. I just feel like, you brought me into the world.
Uh-huh.
You got me a go-kart at one point. You tried a little bit. That's worth a kidney in my book.
Brian calls out his sweat level as a 13. Accurately, I have his sweat level here down as splash zone of a log flume.
You could get contact sweats from this guy.
He looks so wet and so sallow.
He ruins the humidity in a room. Like if you put him in a basement, like everything's going to get mildew.
Because I didn't notice it in the first half of the episode. And then you look and go, that man is drenched.
Yes. And that's a real job hazard for a chef.
Yeah.
In the reality mines, the first reality TV show I ever saw was Hell's Kitchen. And that's something that Gordon Ramsay screams at people because they just stand there and just pour their own sweat into soup.
Yeah.
And shit. If you sweat a lot, it is maybe not a great career for you because you are going to get sweat and everything. It's going to be kind of gross.
Yeah.
And it's a hot job.
We shouldn't be some people sweat more than others. That's literally a thing. Yeah.
But it's going to be a challenge, I guess is my point.
It is, but
they make sweatbands and nobody's ever wearing them and they work.
He's so sweaty, Gary.
That's okay. Yeah, but it helps.
I wasn't saying that in direct response to your point. I'm just being re-distracted by how sweaty he is.
He's really sweaty. He's extremely shiny. You could also do a graphics card ad with him and just have it be like the moons of Venus reflecting off his sheen. So we get to the judge. Brian says it's a southern fried chicken dinner with vegetables, smashed potatoes, fried chicken livers. It's lots of vegetables, like razor thin zucchini, stuff like that.
Yeah, he's got a lot of greens on there to make it not just artery clogger.
Looks good. Antonia says she's going to get all in one bite, which is super weird. That's not how you eat a chicken dinner. And dings the chicken livers as completely inedible. Yeah, that's pretty bad.
They don't like it when you serve inedible, but it is one component out of 10.
Yes, and that was his strategy. He said, "I'm going to make so many things that if something dings me." This could actually, I think, depending on the judge, this could actually have gone differently.
Absolutely, there's people. There are. I think again, Majumdar, and maybe even Tila too. Tila can be.
Neither of them inedible things are not okay.
That being said, that is a good looking plate of fried chicken.
It looks really good.
That is a good looking plate of food.
It made me want to get. There's a place that is like a very famous fried chicken in Portland that we should go to.
Yeah.
Sometime. Have you been to the Reel 'em In?
I don't think I have, no.
It's a bar. It's like a dive bar, but it is famous for fried chicken. It takes like an hour to get it. You have to wait.
Okay.
So it's a bar. You don't go there hungry. You go there when you could eat.
Yeah.
And apparently it's really good.
Okay.
We should go. We won't tell people today so they can't kill us.
Yeah, good.
Dominique made a chicken karaage.
I wouldn't mind
which she
being
mispronounces
killed by
every
a
single
guppy
time.
listener.
Say what?
I wouldn't mind being killed by a guppy listener. You got to die somehow.
Which one?
One of the Australians.
Yeah. Make them work for it.
Because they had to work for it. They had to travel.
Yeah.
They had a plan. At that point, even if they get second thoughts, if they're in Portland, they're not going to not, right?
No, there's a opportunity cost.
Yeah.
Or a sunk cost fallacy kind of thing going with that.
If you live in
And at that
Portland,
point-
don't murder me. That's just fucking opportunism.
It's gauche.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wouldn't want them to not do it if they had come all the way from Australia.
It's a hefty plane ticket.
The Dominique pronounces chicken karage every time differently and wrong.
Yeah.
Now that I'm saying it, I'm not totally sure I can pronounce it correctly.
Yeah, you're in a tricky situation. I'm not going to join you. She makes chicken.
Yeah, she makes chicken.
She makes Japanese fried chicken.
Yeah, she didn't have eggs, so she made it that way. And that's good. The karage is great. Grilled radicchio, truffle potatoes, and a little bit of sauteed zucchini with prosciutto.
Yeah, her sides look better than her chicken.
Yeah, sides look good, but her chicken is really dry. She really overcooked it.
So what happened here was because she was cooking with Lucky Charms, to get a golden appearance on the chicken, she had to fry it for way longer. And she went with the appearance instead of the food.
She admits it. She says, this is the kind of thing you have to do in order to get a beautiful plate. This is foolish. Don't suffer for fashion.
Yeah.
And Alden starts his, you have dined, you have discerned, and now you must decide thing, the triple D, the alternative triple D. And Dominique gets eliminated.
Yeah.
The chicken was severely overcooked.
Yeah. So having the flat, like the centerpiece of her dish be bad, was worse than having one inedible component in this case.
Yes. And she's crushed.
Yeah.
I wanted to win more than anything. I thought I was going to win. I think it could have been more cutthroat in this competition.
Which, I mean, she sabotaged a fair amount.
Yeah.
I think she
did well, and it was personal.
Yeah.
She just got tilted on a couple things. She made this was just bad choices. It wasn't necessarily playing the game bad. She made some bad cooking choices.
But Gary, is she dead?
We're not sure.
Okay, I'm sorry for all the I'm not sure. It's hard to look up people on the internet without spending money.
Without Gwen?
Fuck off.
Okay. I don't believe that. I just saw it.
I know, it was good.
Okay.
Again, Gary, if you tease me and I get upset, we've fulfilled the social contract.
I just like you, though.
I like you too. It's fine. Okay.
It's a fun show. Okay.
So again, she's only billed in the episode as Dominique, and there's many more famous. There's actually another chef Dominique on Cutthroat Kitchen at some point, but there's also Dominique Crenn, who's a very famous chef. So I did my googling. She's Dominique Rooney, I have a great granddaughter. I think she's great granddaughter of Mickey Rooney. The last time, so she had a fashion blog for a while. I think she's got a kid. And the last time I can verify seeing her is in 2015 when there was the dedication ceremony for Mickey Rooney Memorial Square. And she was there with her aunt or something.
The Mixter.
What?
The Mixter.
The Mixter?
Mickey Rooney, the Mixter.
Oh, okay. All right. I'm with you now.
Yeah.
She has an Instagram, but it's private. I've sent the follow request. I feel weird about doing that because maybe she thinks I'd want to look at sexy pictures of her. I don't know. Because she's
You'll know
model.
once you see them.
Yeah. Let me just go ahead and just see if that follow request got check that notification. No, not yet.
Can I interrupt you for a second?
Please.
Little update for people who listen to the show who aren't in the Discord. DJ Chef has left me on red.
Oh, God,
read me saying, "What up, DJ Chef?" and not responded.
That's a shame, man. I'm really sorry. That must be hard.
I'm just happy I reached him.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like I could follow up now that I see there's actually a person there and be like, "Hey, just a big fan thinking about booking a bachelorette party."
All the reviews for DJ Chef's Bachelorette experience are 5 stars, which makes me think they're fake.
Or they're so good that they're even good for bachelors.
So good. But yeah, so Chef Dominique, her Instagram, the profile picture looks relatively recent. And it lists her as a professional chef, certified nutrition coach, Mickey Rooney legacy, low tox living, U.S. made in America's Texas.
Yes. Mickey Rooney's legacy.
Mickey Rooney legacy. That's what we're doing. But she's not the
Chef
winner
Brian,
today.
Nope. Chef Brian is. He won with $4,800, respectable payday for the kind of bidding he was doing. He's in there to win the game. And he says, "Chefs, thank you for playing the game and letting me cut your throat and walking away with the money."
And then fans himself with the cash, spreading moisture and scent throughout the room.
Yes, exactly. That would probably the best feeling anyone's ever had, is that fanning himself out of the cash, the sweat effect there.
All right, and now, Gary, we're at the final. Is he dead? We're at an hour and...
Yeah,
we're at an hour in the episode.
Here,
this will be at least... This episode will be at least an hour 10, I think, because it's time for Chef Brian's life.
Yeah, Chef Brian's had a legacy.
Yeah.
Not dead.
No.
There. Was on Beat Bobby Flay, my least favorite Food Network show. I don't know if we've ever talked about that. I hate Beat Bobby Flay.
It's not fun. Bobby Flay is a charisma void.
He sucks so fucking bad. And like the idea of whenever he's like, yeah, I'm going to put some cucumber in here. And then they have to cut to the judges or audience and be like, oh, Bobby, you love to put cucumber and stuff. Like it's a joke.
Yeah.
Like
it's not.
Chefs I generally like, otherwise seem like they're having fun on guys' grocery games or whatever, had to pretend like, Bobby Flay using an ingredient is charming.
Have you looked at the next line here where I'd say how many seasons there are of Beat Bobby Flay?
Yeah.
Because that would be a good guessing game. Everybody, listeners at home, ask yourself out loud, how many seasons of Beat Bobby Flay are there? Wrong, 42.
Yeah, more than you think.
42
more than there should
seasons.
Be. Huge wrong universe vibes. And then we have this is just really good journalism on your part.
Sure. Okay, so he was on Beat Bobby Flay in 2015, Chef Brian was. So I went to go check the episode. I'd already known some of the stuff lower down in here, but I was still trying to put together the whole portrait of Chef Brian.
Mm-hmm.
His episode isn't one of the ones that they have pulled from HBO Max. It's the only episode.
It might have
of
to do with this next bit.
It might, because 2 months after he was in the episode, Chef Brian was arrested for the first time for failing to pay sales tax on this restaurant he ran in Florida called Tucker Duke's Lunchbox, which is still a running restaurant, by the way.
Yeah.
Amazingly.
And that's pretty great.
And then he was arrested again in July 2016 for still failing to pay. There was a fire, I think, so they shut down for a few months, but they were supposed to still pay. I don't know.
Yeah. So we have a mugshot.
We have a mugshot.
This is it's a Cutthroat Kvetchin first.
Yeah.
Pretty happy.
He doesn't look better.
He's dry.
He's dry, but the eye bags are so much worse.
Yeah. I think he's probably dry because of the delousing powder.
I don't know. Yeah, probably. That being said, the stubble has grown in some.
Yeah, he's got a beard now. Again, it's representation for a certain type of guy. I have looked like this at various points in my life. You have looked like this at various points in your life.
Yeah.
This is our peer. This is what we have to look forward to and behind us.
Okay. Big shout out to the court records website for Palm Beach County. Really nice site. Doesn't charge you anything. You can get all the PDFs of court documents. He's been sued 3 different times. I could not find his criminal thing to figure out if he got any time or anything. But he has been sued 3 different times, all related to Tucker Duke's Lunchbox and various things like not paying rent and stuff.
Tucker Duke's Lunchbox could be a euphemism we start using for something that gets you in trouble. This is a real Tucker Duke's Lunchbox.
It is. But he bounced back, Gary.
Yeah. He on Twitter in 2023.
The last time he was active on Twitter was in 2023. Chef and owner of some restaurants. I am an acquired taste. If you don't like me, you should acquire some taste.
Yep.
Right on.
Acquired tasted.
Sure. He is running a restaurant in New York now called Bird Dog.
Bird Dog.
A southern pasta restaurant where they do fresh Italian pasta with southern flavors, which sounds fine.
Yeah, I'm sure it's good. Here. They have a website. Here. And there's a letter here you got in the notes you'd like me to read, which I'm going to read.
This is a letter from the founder. This is a letter from Chef Brian. This is going to take a minute, but it's worth it.
Yeah. Apologize for the little sound in the background. Pocket is acting up, but I cannot get him. We're almost done. Yeah. So everyone forgive Pocket chewing on plastic. I created Bird Dog while trying to find myself as the world began to emerge from the COVID-19 pandemic. Lockdowns and restaurant closures hit so many of us very hard, and it all left me with a feeling of longing, of searching for something real within myself and the worth.
Here we go.
I've always loved the story of the Velveteen Rabbit.
Yay!
It's a story of finding self-worth and acceptance through love. But at the beginning, the toy rabbit struggles with feelings of inferiority because he's comparing himself to the more impressive modern toys in the nursery. I have a long career as a chef and a restaurateur, but I can identify with the toy rabbit, working in an industry always searching for the next big thing. Mm-hmm. I was on the hunt for my next big thing as COVID hit in March 2020. I had just left my executive chef post at another West Village spot to open my own restaurant here. And we got to find out because there's probably a good letter for that. NYC. It was to be my 12th opening, but the world shut down overnight. And I saw so many friends who make a living in restaurants left without much of a safety net. And so my mission changed as well. I spent most of the next year searching for the right space, looking at hundreds of possibilities across the city for one day walking into what would become Bird Dog. It felt like what I'd been searching for all along.
One of his court cases is for getting evicted from another restaurant for not paying rent, by the way.
Yeah, he doesn't like paying taxes or rent or anything. Maybe it's free, and that's why it's the one he's looking for. Mm-hmm. We opened in fall 2022 with one goal that stood above the rest: to make sure restaurant jobs are good jobs, and to change the culture of restaurants for the better. We built this business from the ground up to support our staff with livable wages, access to healthcare and mental health care, continuing education, and paid time off.
Nice.
Of course, the food also has to be amazing, but it will always be the people who matter more. And in turn, I have also discovered the most authentic version of myself as our whole team works to make a small difference from our corner of the world here in the West Village. You might even say that I have finally become real, just like the Velveteen Rabbit. That's really good. That's I didn't read that when I glanced down. I just saw the mugshot and I was like, oh yeah. That's very sweet.
Yeah, I finally become real, just like the Velveteen Rabbit.
Yeah, that's a real bless your heart. You know, kind of hard not to have a bless your heart reaction to that.
The restaurant has a 4.4 rating on Yelp with 333 reviews. People say it's too fucking cramped.
Did you look it up on Glassdoor? Like if he's actually doing the employees?
No, Glassdoor.
Yeah, because that was his big claim to fame. Like if they're like, yeah, we don't get benefits and he hates our mental health, we're not like Velveteen Rabbits at all. It'd be a scandal we could break.
Is this? It's hard to tell. This is Bird Dog Consulting. I don't think they have a Glassdoor rating.
Yeah. Boo. Well, if you're listening to this and you work for Glassdoor, tell us what you think of it. Or you work for Bird Dog.
No, I like what you said.
Yeah, I'm also curious about that. What's that job like? What can people do if they like this show?
They can go to patreon.com/Duckfeed.tv and support the Duckfeed podcasting network. You don't get anything from this show for giving money, but you might, if you enjoy 70-minute discussions of Cutthroat Kitchen, you might also like in-depth video game commentary or the works of Vince Gilligan.
I'll also say if you like 70-minute discussions of Cutthroat Kitchen, buckle up. Because we're on episode 5 and showing no signs of stopping.
We're definitely doing it next week, and I'm not out of town, and it's not going to be Gary doing something else. Yeah, recommend this show to your friends.
Yeah, especially if they love Cutthroat Kitchen, and tell them to start with next week.
Yeah.
Thank you. Leave us ratings and reviews.
I guess. How do you review this show at this point?
I don't know how you rate. I don't know how you listen to it. But hail Gravlocks. I know you have to do that.
Yeah, just hail Gravlocks. Keep Gravlocks in your heart.